Introduction to scatter plots and relationships. If you consider Valentine's Day, there's a lot of relationships that we notice happening on Valentine's Day, and we can look at how people are related to one another. In math, we do the same thing to look at how two variables are related. In those personal relationships, you look and say, oh, they're a perfect match. Oh, they're a good match, or oh, those two are a bad match. In math, we can talk about two variables in much the same way using a scatter plot. So if you look at the scatter plot here, you can see that the data collected from couples dining out on Valentine's Day is talking about comparing the husband's age and the wife's age. And if we look at the points on the graph, we can see that they're very close together, they're all tightly together, and they're rising upwards to the right. What conclusions could I make? Well, if I look at my graph, I can see there's lots of points down here. There's not as many spread out up there. I might try and say that, look at that, when people are getting older, they're not dining out as much. I could also look at the points and see that a lot of times the ages are very, very similar to one another. So I could conclude that people tend to be married to someone close to their own age. Another scatter plot that you can see on your screen here shows the temperature changes for different elevations in the state of Nevada. What's the layout of these points? Well, they're not quite as tightly clustered together as the last one, but they are decreasing to the right. And they are still relatively close to one another. What conclusion could I make about this? I can look and say as the elevation gets larger or bigger or higher, the mean annual temperature is decreasing. What I want you to do before you come to class tomorrow is just print this page out, and I want you to, the best of your ability, number these movie titles from favorite with a number 1 to 15 is your least favorite. Please don't have any ties. You have to make a number guess, and we're going to draw some scatter plots and decide on some relationships between your variables in class.